Once upon a time, as all good stories begin, a wealthy man named Anthony abandoned all his worldly goods and went into the wilderness to live the life of a hermit. That is, a life of prayer, solitude, and penance. One day, according to the legend, while walking through the wilderness, Anthony came upon a sick little pig. The saint prayed over the pig, and the animal was cured. In gratitude, the little pig followed Anthony home, and from that day on, never left his side. Eventually, Anthony built a small chapel where he could say his prayers. Now, if we are to believe the legend, the pig would oink to alert the holy man that it was the correct time of day to pray his cycle of psalms. Anthony and the pig lived in contented solitude. That is, until the devil noticed Anthony and became enraged at his holiness. He decided to send temptations and torments to the saint. First, Satan sent 2 of his demons to whisper doubts about the holy faith into Anthony's ears. In response, the saint clutched his cross and shouted, "I believe, I believe," whereupon the demons fled. Next, he sent a demon disguised as a nobleman to tempt the hermit with gold. Anthony rejected it. Then he sent one of his minions in the form of a beautiful woman to tempt him into lust. Anthony rejected her. After that, the devil sent yet another demon in the form of a ferocious, 3-headed, fire-breathing dragon to terrify him into leaving the wilderness and returning to the worldly life of the city. Anthony made the sign of the cross, and the dragon disappeared. When none of these worked, Satan sent 2 more demons to burn the holy man's chapel to the ground. As sad as Anthony was at the loss of his chapel, he held fast to his prayer beads and said only, "I will rebuild it." And rebuild it he did. The Prince of Darkness was now furious and running out of ideas. Then he noticed Anthony's affection for his faithful pig. So he sent demons to torment the poor pig, who kicked it mercilessly. Then the demons did an even more terrible thing. They set fire to the tail of the terrified pig. Anthony was sore distressed because he loved the pig, but he called upon the name of Jesus to protect his pig. The name of the Lord frightened away the demons, and the pig was unharmed. Eventually, Satan recognized the futility of his temptations and torments, and his weakness against the power of the Lord. Ever so reluctantly, he left Anthony and his pig to live out their days in prayer and peace, which is another way of saying happily ever after. When Anthony died, angels flew down from above and took the holy man, and yes, his beloved pig, to heaven. And that is why, to this day, the favorite or smallest pig in the litter is referred to as Tantony's pig. and why St. Anthony of Egypt is venerated as the patron and protector of little pigs.